What's going on, everybody? This is John Bain. I want to welcome you to City Skylines. Looking forward to have fun with you guys today like we do every day. Hoping that you find something that you like. If you find something that you like, don't forget to slam the like button. It does help me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. And if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe. Always got something new coming out for you, and love for you to be here when it happens. And we're back in the Tasty Town, and I decided to grab the horn by the bulls and just go horn by the bulls. Wow. The bull by the horns and go right for it. And we just decided to tackle one of the more tougher things I have been tackling here is the lack of goods for commercial use. Now, down here, we have... I've actually been playing probably about 5-6 hours now, just straight trying to get things worked out, but I've really minimalized the amount of stuff that people are yelling about for that purpose. Let me get to where you can actually see stuff happening now. But the amount of lack of goods is still there, but it's nowhere near the propensity that it was before. And now it's down to extremities from the industrial sector versus like right exactly around. I mean, there's a couple still around here like that, but still, if you look, there's one in this whole little area. Come down. There's a couple here and there and whatnot. And what I've done is actually I've gone in and redone my industrial. I still got more work to do. I wanted to do it off camera instead of, like testing something and not work. But if you can see now, these are two-way streets and they do not connect to the side roads. They only connect the top and bottom. Also, I've cleaned up a couple other points of interest and moved out the entire metro system for now until I can get a grip on the this whole section here and get the demand back up. I also, for testing purposes, added some highways off the sides and then kind of, this is ugly as anything, got it back on the highway to see how much actual traffic can be diverted from the main lines. And it's really, this is not as bad as it was before. But it did do a lot. It did do a lot. Also, I used the time to kind of learn the new system from Paradox and like worked on the junctions on how those go, which is, I can click on there and change different things like that, which I think that's brilliant. I mean, I'm glad they finally have that in there. But this has been a bit of a challenge. Also moved this around and made it one way so no one's cutting for anyone else. The flow of traffic is consistent. So I'm going to start forcing the use of smaller roads and stuff like that on the build. You can see here we're set up for future growth. As you can see, just barely touching it. I will have to say I like the new traffic locking system too, like how you can set up your roads and like lock each, I don't know how to explain it, the gridding and whatnot. So I'm happy about that. We've got some more work to do though in general, especially to get everything flowing right. Did pull out this guy was doing nothing. So for the sake of actual functioning city along with a pretty city, I pulled it out of there. This place is rolling fine. We've still got a good amount of traffic coming in and out now. Sources shows none service there this week. 106 there. We've been doing pretty good. Growth dropped down to like 92,000 people. Now it has gone back up. Now it's kind of steadied out. I've had spikes in commercial demand and industrial demand too. So that's been pretty much a challenge. Just trying to get it to where it's starting to even out. And I think it finally is. The big thing I want to do though is like get these interchanges better, where you're coming on and off the highways, clean those up more, and get it to where this stuff is working better. That's going to result in me destroying parts of the city, then rebuilding, destroying, and rebuilding. But we got to do what we got to do. And we're going to start off with this section first. This is where we're going to go in first. We're going to just dive right in, get to it. I'm probably going to end up removing lots of stuff that sucks that we're used to seeing now, but it is what it is. I'm going to get rid of you. Yep, you're gone too, buddy. Sorry about that. So can we get down in it? Probably. There we go. V. Oops, and the V to get underneath. And I'm just going to remove parts of this section and get it. We're going to eventually tie it all back in together. But as it stands right now, this is all bye-bye. Because there's nothing really gain off of this at all. It's just nothing was growing from it because I was doing this. It is what it is. So what I've done is pull that out now. And as you can see, there really wasn't connecting to anything else anyway. Even though it looked kind of cool, which is always a good thing. So what I need to do, is also get my international incoming cargo and stuff like that, train stations, and have it do a transfer over maybe to a local one to help lower the amount of movement too. me get this back. Oops, not you. Right there. Boom. Grab you and you. Boom. We're back to normal on that, as much as normal can be. So we are back here. Turn V on. There we go. That one's cleared out. Clear out this one now. Okay, so what needs to happen here is I'm going to probably just almost do like a roundabout kind of thing here. Get rid of all that much there, like that. And we're going to end up losing this stuff here, so I might as well just go ahead and remove them too. And some of these guys as well that have been here since the beginning. It is what it is. Hopefully the demand will come back enough from doing this. Okay, that looks about big enough space for us. Let me go ahead and get rid of the zoning too if there's any left. Make sure I don't accidentally dezone something I need to keep zoned. There we go. We can get rid of this and that. And that. And I'll probably just go ahead and get rid of these guys just in case. I need to do something else, which I probably will need to do something else, so. Okay, we get that out here. And let's let all the traffic clear out. Okay, there we go. Now, what I have been looking at too, there's some new roads on the highway section that can help with the sound problems. So we'll go here and you can see, where's it at? Right over here. We have a 4-lane highway with sound barriers. And I was like, well, there you have it. We're going to try and make like our corners too, like highways don't like to be like angled too heavily or the traffic slows. And traffic slowing is not an option usually in this case. So we are, actually I might go back even further to get this to come up right at the middle. Let's do that. Yes, we'll just delete it all and come back at it. We do have over 2 million buckaroos, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and just clear all this stuff out then. Yeah, we'll get rid of you too. Sorry about that. Get rid of all this stuff. Yep, I know that's a school. I know that's a school. I knew it was a school, okay? All right. All right, we can get rid of you. These 2 stops here. Go ahead and get them here. And then go back in and go to the stops. Clear you out and you out. So then we're... should be still another one I can get rid of, maybe? Forget what it was that I had done. I got rid of that before. Alright, I'll worry about that in a minute. So that's been finished up there. Now, as this traffic comes in, I don't want it to sweep so much inside. I want to get centered coming in. So we'll go right at the beginning of this split. And now we'll go to our roads, go to the highway. And using the sound, beautiful sounding ones, we're going to make sure we follow about as far with our angle as we can. So we'll do, let's do it like at 20, let's do 30 even, maybe. 30 even. Kind of come right in the middle here. And we went out, what, okay, 161.5. So we're going to come out at 30 units again. Get right here. This is nice with the new system too, because it actually lines up nicely. It will snap correctly. I don't have to go through this whole shebango of getting stuff to look right. Yes, we're losing more of the downtown area. My bad. Yes, my bad. I just deleted something I didn't mean to, but you know what? That's how it goes, isn't it? Yeah, okay, good. Get rid of you. Okay, and then get rid of these roads here. This is part of our problem too, by the way. Okay, we have that. Now, I may not need to have all that much gone. I may need to have that much gone. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to go like this here. And then from this point too, we're going to do the same kind of thing. But go ups. Not go ups, but go up. Like that. Now we're going to come back out and around. Come back out and around. Okay, and then you're going to come over. And we're going to put you like this. Actually, let's do it. Let's pretend that this is not actually here anymore. Yep, I want to delete that. There we go. That's about the size I want. Perfect. Now, coming in here, we're going to go ahead and redo this and put a straight line coming in. Let's have it be about this high. And just match it. Is that 16 there? It is. Okay. Let's have it line up with this guy here. One more. There we go. And we have there. So we're going to come all the way over here. And do the same thing up here where we are 3 away-ish. So tell me where the line's at. 3 away-ish. Get you there. Leads back again. Okay, so that's there. Now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to try it with the angled one, see if that does me any good. Let's come out 9, and then we'll come back up and kind of curve-ish. No, let's not go out 9. Let's go about 5 units right before it turns 6. Actually, right there-ish. And then come up a few. Kind of like that idea. Let's try that with this way. 5-ish and go right about there. Do the same thing on this side. And then come up here. Now I have not worked this out at all. We're going with the flow right now. But we need to do some drastic measures, I think, to get this stuff in line again how it needs to be. We'll do snapping to that 4. Okay, that might be the best way to go anyway. Okay, and then let me see if I can actually make this to where it meets up without too much of a problem. Nope. Okay. So it's just straight. There we go. And then maybe this will work. That looks bad. That looks horrible. Let's try you like this then. Let's go out 16 and go all the way up the middle. Okay, let's go out there. Boom. In the middle. It's like this. 18. Let's try 16 again. Come out 8. 4, 5. There's 5. Challenging it is it not? Come on now. Let's get you here and try it exactly straight down. Boom. Let's get you here and try it exactly straight up. Boom. There's a problem, Houston. We're both at the same height, right? Okay. Where's our middle flow section here? I'm going to use this to tell me exactly where the middle's at. It's about where the middle is. Okay, so now we're going to use that to connect ourselves to it. It's nice and smooth. It's a lot better than it was. Okay, we have that. Now I'm going to rotate this around. And there we go. And we're going to get rid of you too. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Let's find the middle again and come over. Good. Now I'm going to come out this far and snap it up about right there. Come about that far. Snap it down like that. Okay, that looks okay. And what we're doing is pretty much making a roundabout here. And then I'm going to have it where we have ramps off and on. And this should get like every angle we need to at the same time. So I'm going to slip back over to the lovely single lane exit. And go to the straight line. Come out about that far. And have you just come on down here at 90 degrees. There we go. And then we'll do here, we'll come up at the same point That is, line it up, go this way, come down there, and then switch the direction. So you have that one there. We're going to try to get on this side now. There's no try. Okay, we'll do the same thing here. And we'll come down to this. Same thing here. Oh, sorry, we'll come down this way. Come down this. Okay, that looks way better than what we had going on before. Now, yeah. I kind of like this. This is kind of neat, kind of cool. It's rather neat, rather cool. Now that I'm thinking about this, let's use the interior of it. Now that I know I can make this work, let's do the interior. It gives a little bit more time. Let's do 45. No, we can't. Let's do 50 at 4 units barely. Okay, and then have you go right there. Let's do 50 at 4 units. Well, it's actually lining up for me if I do it like this. Huh, that's interesting. Let's get rid of this side. This way we're keeping it all inclusive to the area. And since I know we're doing 50, we can get rid of this. So let's do 50 here. That works for me, and bring you down to this. And then we're going to go here and do the same thing. 50. Come on. Okay, it's lining up anyway, so we'll do that. And then rotate the direction of the exits. I wanted to try something like this because I think that'll help with the flow of everything a little bit better. Now, when it this is going to be an interesting portion to do. We're going to come up from this side and see if I can get it to flow and match up with this thing. Like that. We're going to do the same way here. And now we're going to rotate this. All the way up. Okay, we have that. Isn't that interesting? Is that not neat? Are you not entertained? No. Let me get you. And we're going to come out from... Well, let's do it from here. Problem with this is, again, it's not really centered well for what's happening here. Since that's the case, let's go ahead and see if I can make this do the same kind of loop-de-poop. Like, kind of like this. And we'll do the same thing here. Actually, put it like that, and kind of pull that up like this. Okay. Nope, we need to do a little bit more of a swervy going on there. And it looks like this was actually the line that's not exactly right anyway. Maybe we can go up a smidge here. Hold, was it control? Shift maybe? Too much information, don't need shift. Let's get rid of this road for right now. You can kind of use that as, you know, get away from me type thing. Okay, let's get the top one first then. So I think that'll flow right over to it almost. No, it didn't. Maybe when I flip it'll do it. Who knows? And we'll take you. Yeah, that's not working well. So let's do it from let's come from the road, the highway again, since I know kind of what we're going for anyway. So you can kind of go like this, and then come on there. You can also do the same thing here, and then go all the way down to that. And let's flip it around. And that's right, and this is right, and that's there, and that's there. The only problems I see is a little bit of backing up on the way it's going to be handled by the road. Whoops, wrong way. Let's do an upgrade, though. To the next portion. Okay. So I wonder how this is truly going to be handled too, like how well it's going to handle this. It's a bit of a big section. It is but it does lead to a larger portion of our population that we just destroyed. Now, another thing that I need to do is attempt to try and do the same thing I did with the other one, in the industrial section. So we'll do this here. Make sure I choose the right road when I do this here. Nope, nope, nope. It's supposed to be you. And pull you right to the end, like there. I want to see if this will actually help it or not. And this way we can kind of keep things from, you know, overflowing into other sections we're not supposed to have on these larger roads. See, the larger road there, I only want a couple accesses here and there. I don't want every single one of them to be accessed. So we're going to move that like that. And okay, we already did you. And then these guys are going up into here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this road and put that one only up that. Oops. Only going to put that one up this far. And this one's actually okay to go. So we're going to pull you down to about here. Actually, let's keep it up nice and high. Let's keep it nice and high. Let's bring the ground up to it. That's about there. Cool. I don't really need to do that. Alright, let's just see what happens here. That's not going to work either for what we got. Okay, we'll just do what it normally do, and then we'll do it, and we'll just say that's what we did, you know? Okay, same with you. We'll bring you down here. And just a smidge further. Okay, that looks like it's going to be about right. You aren't right, though. Okay. And then we'll move you to here. Just get another little area while we're out of it. Like squeeze another something out of there. Something. Okay, so we have that much there. And we can probably just do like I was going to do on the other portion. And pull it up right to that point and leave it there. Again, this is to manage our traffic. See if we can keep things from like just being crazy, busy. Now we have two portions that are going underneath the bridge. We need to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and reconnect this. We'll clean it up, make it look pretty here soon enough. But for right now, okay, we have that in line. Now I'm going to de-zone this the rest of the way just so there I can leave it clear and see how well this all worked together, and with the sound barriers up, how the sound is going to look to the surrounding residences. Let's get rid of you because I don't want some partial looking thing going on there. And we'll get rid of you too. Okay, so I'm going to lose large population all of a sudden. Boom, it's going to go down. Okay, that looks like about what I lost. Still losing a little bit of time here. Let's push 3. Go ahead and let them hurry up and leave. And look at our traffic. Okay, so something else I needed to do is get into the junctions themselves. The other thing is just to get rid of most of the... Where these junctions are, there needs to be a stop sign for the smaller intersections. Let's go in. And the problem with this, it takes a while for it to like settle down, simmer down. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Simmer down now. Okay, there's that. Is this the main artery? It is not. So we're gonna put stop sign on you, stop sign on you, and on you, and on you. You can see kind of what I'm aiming for here. And this way we can keep the flow of traffic going well. We're gonna make. Let's just see how this works. Now with me changing everything like this. It's probably going to be bad traffic jam without me mitigating, you know, without... What I can do is actually make this a higher priority road, too. At least the outside traffic can continue on without too much of a problem. Okay, so we need a longer exit ramp, possibly. It's backing up here pretty bad. And now they're cutting in front of each other. Nice job, guys. Let me just see what the priority, how, whoa. I'll just use I. And see how well we can make this road a priority. Prioritize. Okay, so we have those guys. There's priorities. Let's see if that does anything for us. It makes the other cars stop and these ones go instead. Which by looking at traffic, that might be what we needed to do. And this way we're going to do the same thing here. Let's get to the intersection. Actually need to hotkey this portion for sure. So we're going to put stop signs on you and you. Let's see if this helps out with traffic. Right now we're dealing with like the backup that was there. So once it kind of gets through some of it, see, it's not backing up any worse. Okay. This portion is staying backed up though. Okay. So now we need to approach this a little differently. We're going to go ahead and grab the highways again. And stay with a single lane for the moment. I'm still not really ready to go to anything but the single lane. Wow. I really hate how sensitive this bulldozer is sometimes. Okay. Now we're going to take you, flip you around. And let's see how well this does. Okay, let's take care of this one. And take you and move you here. Grab this. Okay, now we're going to remove these portions because I feel like that's not needed. Okay, now we need to fix this portion here. All right, let's see how you work now. All right, what's this? What's this stuff, guys? Okay. Slowly working itself out. There we go. And there we go. That's actually doing okay. This is something I tried out too that's obviously not working. Is it backed all the way up through here yet? No. But this is actually turning out halfway decent, honestly. Okay, so that's going to be our... I think it's going to be our standard issue thing that's going to have to happen here. I like that, actually, now that I look at it. It could be a little more symmetrical, but we're following the lines of the roads here. So that means this section here is going to be redone like that, too. And it looks so much cleaner. Also, I don't have it, stuff shoved all the way around it, too. If you can see, we have a higher demand now in our industrial, which is great. I'm glad to see that. Let's go ahead and fill in a couple of the spots here. Paint bucket it. And let's see what our health looks like here. Fine. Fire. It could be a little better. I'll put one here. We're going to be okay. How about here? Put one on this end, maybe? Possibly. We have fire department there. How about here? Nope. Okay, then I'll put one here. How's our police looking? Police is right there, and it's okay. So I'm going to offset it. If we put one here, will it help out? No, it won't. Right here it will, though. Okay. Run power to it. And run power here. And make sure we have water. We do. Okay. So we've zoned out some more industrial, and the commercial demand's going back up again. Hopefully our industrial will get hit up pretty quickly. I see something. Okay, that's just... There's some industrial there. More money coming in. Excellent. We have workplaces by education level. The inner ring displays the ratio of workers by education level. Uneducated. We need more uneducated people. Okay, now back over to here. Let's see how things are going. We'll probably have some problems getting everything adjusted correctly. Getting, like, see, you can see there's no medical because I took out the medical area, but if I throw one on here, that might be a good place to put one. Let's go ahead and smooth a little bit of this out. Now let's go ahead and just redo this section to be smoothed out. How about that? Smooth up on it. Let's make the size a little smaller. I think that might be appropriate. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Let's take that height and kind of use that one for their little barometer of heightness. There's that. Let's take your height now and kind of blend that over some more. Okay. So a little bit more here. There we go. Okay. So now that we have this, let's go to our two-laner. And come out as far as we can. Probably launch like that. Do the same with you. Excellent. Now looking at how our roads are divided up to 10. So what is this length here? That's 8. So right here is where we're looking to go. Same with you, right about that point, and same with you. So we have a nice little neighborhood back here. We'll go ahead and throw in the medical like we needed it. Now it's easily accessible for the little section, which will make it easier to maintain what we need for fire department and whatnot. Municipalities. Okay, and how's our police section? Wow, I think there's a problem here. Let's make sure this is connected the way it's supposed to be. I had this problem open the industrial section before. And the only way it fixed it was by doing that. Now let's look at it. Please. Yeah, see there, we didn't need all that then, obviously. Let's get rid of you, Mr. Fire Department. Let's check it out now. Yeah. Okay. So I gotta remember to do that, is to reconnect at the correct spots. That way we are not sitting here battling to get stuff, taken care of. Where's the closest one? We have one there that has not been powered up yet, so we'll get rid of you, health-wise. We could probably stand to still have one closer, but we're going to roll with this for now. Now, looking at that, I feel like we should pull out our main road through here up a little higher. Let's see. Up to that point might be the good way to go. Good way to go. Let's see here, because if I did it from like this portion here, went over to that section there, that could have been a good way to do it. We'll hold off on that. We'll keep the current depth there, but this one we're going to change. Kind of match what we've got going on with this whole thing. There's that. I may turn this little intersection into a hot mess. Okay, then we'll just have to deal with losing some places. Oops. And go straight across. Go ahead and remove you. And then go ahead and clean out these sections too. So as to not over-encumber the area with traffic. And we will redo this section here with The big boy. And that kind of sucks to have to do this, but it's cleaning it up. It's going to hopefully manage our traffic a little bit, make it easier to manage our traffic, which in turn will manage the incoming goods, which in turn will increase the amount of profitability of our town, city. Oops. And, you know, all that jazz. How about that? How about that for that? Jazz. Okay, put you right there. These places are all connected still to the roads. There we go. And, oops, you're supposed to be here. But not connected. And the only connected pieces are these wider roads, correct? Yes. Yes. Now, at this point itself, I think I don't mind it connecting just because of what's not here. So we'll let those guys connect. But I think these sections will be okay for now. I don't want, definitely not these middle ones to match, or these guys here. We'll see if that works out to our advantage or not. Where's actually okay? There's the first major transition. All right, we have all that going on. Let's just play. See how much they hate me. Okay, we're gonna add some more commercial now. Commercial, boom, right there, heavy duty, and some more heavy duty. And this intersection looks like poop. Not sure what happened there. Oops. Let's just get rid of that and just run them over again. So you can go over here. You can go right over here and to there. Does that intersection look better now? Yes, it does. Let me make sure none of the other ones are all jacked up either. That one isn't. Okay, that one was just acting weird, I guess. It should be back to par. We also will need to redo probably the priority of that intersection. Junctions, yeah. Get you like that. Probably do like this, maybe. Get rid of you. You're supposed to stop. Be a stop sign. Get rid of you. You're supposed to be a stop sign. Okay. The same thing here. Stop sign. Stop sign. And then these would put stop signs on either end. And stop sign there. Okay. Traffic, 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 traffic. So the first person says, "Congratulations to us, Mayor. We won beautiful, most beautiful, blah, blah, blah." Oh gosh, good morning. Congratulations. I mean, people yelling about power. What's wrong with the garbage collection? I know we're trying to get the transit system corrected so we can manage everything better. So we've got that much already done. This is a bit of an undertakering. Hopefully we will continue to grow again. We're up to 98,000 people again already. Let's make sure our trash service can truly get in here. They can? Good. Okay, we don't have any problems with that then. We're just waiting for the trash to get there, which means we need to improve our traffic again. That's okay. We're okay there, and we're good there. Education is not okay. I'd like to keep the education levels up right now. We can play with that more for the industries later. Let's put this guy here. I should make them happy. They are happy. They say they are anyway. And I like how this is kind of turned into a little bit more land mass that we could use. I'm going to do this here too. Yes, we're going to destroy you. Yes, we're going to destroy you. Yes, we're going to destroy you. Okay, now we're going to take our landscaping tool. Grab that height there and bring it out. Kind of just take up some of this land for ourselves. I kind of like that idea, actually. Should make it where you have the cable car to go down. Or even better, let's see if we can make it do a tunnel. take your height and kind of spread you over here. How about that? Okay. Now I'm gonna make it where it smooths up on us a little bit more. Get it all nice and chewy-fied. Clear out this too. Okay, let's get you again. Grab this height, bring it over some more. Okay. Okay. Just smooth this out a little bit too. This will help with the transition. Whoa. This will help with the transition some too. There we go. Now let's see if we can get this road to work right here. I'll grab you. Come down to here, into there. All right, sorry about that. Let me go back to this here. All right, what I'm gonna, I need this to actually go into the ground. Like we want it to go tunnel on down. Maybe we can make it tunnel on purpose. Maybe like that. Go here. Go like all the way down into here about 15 maybe. And then come out and meet you right there. That's pretty cool. That's a little bit of that nouveau feel to it. It would actually be pretty neat to be able to connect these, even though I'm trying not to do this type of stuff. Over again. No. And come over here, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Let's just do that. That'd be kind of a neat little thing. You're like, here, people, we took away most of your ways you can travel between points. But here's this. Now, is this one... It's a little one-way thing that happened there. I wonder what happened. It's a bridge, too. We're going to make it so it goes down right before it. And then you're already done, too. Yeah, I don't know why I did that there just then. This traffic is horrible. Oh. Oh. Okay. So that was supposed to be a major artery, too. Let's fix this portion then. And this portion. And let's make this a big road. With no turns in it or anything. I mean, with no connection points to it other than what you see here. So let's get rid of this. And we're going to move you over to connect to that. And then... Yeah, this definitely needs some traffic love. In all the right places. Instead of people trying to skip stuff. Which they should, if they have the opportunity to do so. I don't see why they shouldn't. Put you there. Okay. This is not going to connect anymore. Get rid of that one. Okay. And then down here, we'll go to you. Actually, you're one of the connecting ones, right? But this is an artery. I don't want it to connect to that, honestly. Like that. I'll leave this one connected for it. And we'll remove this connection here. And then this one's going to be going away too. Okay. Now it looks like we need to have another large road come up through here too. Like this is definitely calling for it. There's a spot right there for it. We'll do it right now. I know it was a school there. Well, it is what it is. We got to grow. People got to grow. If we ain't growing, we ain't growing, right? Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and remove it then. Right? Yep. All the way up so I don't have this problem that we had a minute ago with the other road. Now we're going to take this one go up through here. If it's going to suck, peace out, people. Peace out, people. But then you get to have this road back. Okay. So that's going to change how I manage this portion here. And we got to have this crossroad through here. So I'm going to get rid of this road and just go straight through. And then get rid of this road. Yeah, this is a lot of changes here. It's generally the same place, but there probably won't be much original stuff left. Let's get rid of this road here so it doesn't go there. We'll let this one connect though here, but not this one maybe. We'll let it connect there too, but not at this point for sure. At this point we'll have it go here. Because we don't want them all jumping onto the road here. This is not gonna... That's definitely not going to be a thing. Did you connect? You're connected. You are connected, though. Let's get rid of your connection. There. None of these are connected to that. Let's connect you to this one, then. Oh, that's interesting how that worked out. Get rid of this road, then. Can we make this all work here? We cannot. Why that did that, I don't know. Huh. Let's just do it. Let's do it like this. Hey, do it. Perfect 90-degree angle. Perfect 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle. Straight across. Now looking at this, we don't need these little side streets right here. Definitely don't need that. Yeah, definitely don't need it. Looks like we're going to be redoing the whole area because we're not going to... I'm going to go ahead and put one through here. And then that way we have it connected a little bit better. I don't want... Well, yeah, that's the only way from the bottom. We'll be through this way. That leaves the other portion open. Let's go ahead and make sure it's zoned correctly for the needs of the area, which I need to go and fill these little cracks and stuff with. Heavier duty resi. Heavy duty resi. Kind of stuff. We'll do that road with... We'll finish this one off with all resi too. Just make sure we are in the green there. Okay, this is all green. Resi. Sure we didn't miss anything there. So we have just only traffic coming into this little section in 3 spots, 2 spots. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. Okay, here we go. You can see a little bit easier. There's no way into it from here, from that main road. Only right here, right there, and right there. Same thing here. We only have one from the south, right there. Everything else is disconnected. Thought I gotten you closer. Oops. Yeah, that's as close as I can get it then, without it being crazy and stuff. Okay, this road is all swervy-dervy. It looks like it needs to connect there because there's no other real points to go across. We might be able to do this one now. Too bad there's a wall in the back of that school, huh? Okay. That portion is part of there. Okay, so I think this section here has been pretty much set up the way it needs to be. The way it's going to be. I could probably bring you over here and have that. And this area will be able to make up for some of the lost resi areas. That's actually pretty neat looking. I think that's pretty cool. I think to make it more city-like, I need to coat this section with the concrete. Like this. Here. Kind of go up and around. And put you here. Maybe up here. Nah. There There we go. We'll just leave it the way it is. Okay, so I guess I need to press play soon, maybe? Yes, let's press play. See how many people move out, see how many people get mad, leave. See how the traffic gets handled. This section is going to take a minute to clean it up. Okay, there's our main roads going up. This artery area is getting blocked up again. Did I change something? Apparently that got changed. Or did I not do that right in the first place? Let's make you a priority road. And that's going to back up that one too. That's kind of... Let's check out the junctions. Nope. We'll get rid of that one. Yep. There we go. No stopping. Okay, how's that looking? It's backing up even worse. Okay, we do have people taking lefts and rights. I wonder if I take the highway version and put it down there, if it'll like let me do. Let's see if I've got a nicer looking two-way. Two-way highway. How about one-way highway with sound barriers at 2 lanes though? Yes. See if this helps at all. So we'll have people taking lefts and rights. Guess we could do this side like that too. And that was not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like this. Okay, that's not better as much as it needs to be. Whoa. Okay, we are definitely getting way backed up here. How far across is this here? We start like right from this point over. We're measuring at least, what, how far? 95 units across. Halfway in between would be about 50 or 60 units. This is going to be a serious problem. Now, let me look at this traffic, though. Interesting things going on here. Okay. We still have a large amount that is going to be that traffic there. I need to come up with a better way for this to be managed. And maybe we'll just do split-offs and then see how that works. Let's try that off now. And I got the 2-lane here. Let's go back. Let's take care of this. And do a little bit of swervy derv. Have you come down here. Of course, that's going to mess it up. I want to see if this is actually going to do something for us. That's positive for the area. Let's get the 2-lane out. Let's try it from... Wow, that looked all jacked up now. There's that. Now let's try... And this is what I was doing over in the industrial section. Like, I had to keep toying with it some to kind of get what I was going for out of the way, or working. And then go over here and kind of make you come in like at this point. Okay, that's great. Let's just see if it runs. I just want to see what happens. It still stops. You have a lot of people bypassing it now. Okay, let's see how this works here. Is anyone trying to take lefts at this place? Yeah, they are. Okay, it's the same problem then. But if I took the U and kind of went this way, are you gonna let me do it now? How about if we went straight from there with this from about right there. It kind of went all the way across to the action point where it's straight out there. Okay. Let's get rid of you then. Where's the connection? Right there. We want 90. And do the same at 90. And then what if we had a piece that curved and let traffic go this way over here? I doubt that'll help. We can try. Let's see what that does. Okay, and then we'll make this one priority. I know that this is not exactly what I want to leave. It doesn't look that good, but I want to see. This is kind of letting me know what needs to happen. And then you guys should have priority now. And what do you... Really? You're going to go that way? I hate this. Peace out. You're not getting anything. Deal with it. Oh... Okay, maybe I need to do a roundabout in the middle here. Let's try that now. Okay, we have a little bit of room here to play with too, so we'll go ahead and just handle that right now like that. And I guess this road can go away too. See how this goes. And get rid of you. Okay. So let's try a roundabout. Wonder if I could use one of these. Whoa, what's this? Oh, nice. I didn't realize I had these on here. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Is the whole airport done? Wow. Third of a million. Let's go back into this. Let's try this again. Let's go. That was just amazing to see all that stuff like that. And what do we have here? I don't want one of those. This looks about... That's huge too. Okay, where are you? Right there, right there. Okay, it's not gonna let me do it then. And that's what I want right there, about like that. Okay, so now I'm going to remove this road, and that road, and we'll remove the one connecting to you, and then make it redo that. That's actually came out like really unexpectedly what I wanted. Okay, have you right there. Oops, we need the one way. There we go. And then take you, put you on that. Okay. It'd be kind of interesting just to go like that. Force it to snap to that piece. And have you do the same thing. That's bad. That'd be interesting if it actually ends up working out, honestly. I doubt it's going to, but we'll try it. We'll try it. There's that. And come over here. See, this one looks like I can go straight into the hole. Okay, there's that. Now, go back to the highway sections. And let's see if we can make this happen. Maybe we can have it come over and then come down this way. No, that looks bad. That's bad. But right here, and then have it kind of follow suit. There we go. Pop back up, back up, back up, back up. Right there almost. Because that looks like a straight line there. There we go. Because it does. And now we can take you, and let's see if we can do a perfect little 90-degree angle here. And then do another one here. Hot mess incoming. Let's go ahead and come down to 8. This is happening. And then come out again. Down even more. Okay, let's go down to 2. And then go to straight and kind of just go boom into the straight end here. Straight into that right there. Okay, with that being done, we probably really don't need to do this here. I'm going to remove that for now. That was a funny idea, but yeah, that's not going to work, I don't think, for trying to make stuff happen. I do like that. It's coming down now, and it's going to the roundabout. Now, wheels on the roundabout go round and round. Check out these junctions here. There's nothing there. Excellent. And there's nothing there. We'll put the stop sign on you. Put the stop sign on you. Let's just see how this works. See if it all goes or not. What are you waiting for, guys? They're moving. Holy crap, that freaking... Now the traffic down here is going to suck and they got nowhere to go. That makes me want to redo this whole thing again here. Let's see this. Let's just see. Let's see here. We're going to have to do this, I think. Kind of hurt to do this, but I think this is what has to happen. And then we can remove you. And remove you. From this. And place regular roads. And where are you at right there? Okay, good stuff. The regular roads, like right there. And connect these together. Nope, that was bad. There's that. There's that. They come up from here, and no, not that. There we go. Be careful. There we go. Now, where are you connecting right there? Okay, there's that. So we're going to have you come over, actually connect, and go right here. Okay. Now we're going to make this one not connect here. And we've got 1, 2 connections on the south section. 1, 2 connections on the south section. What? Okay, we don't need another connection here since we went this route. And we only have 1 connection there. That might help out a lot because that will remove all traffic coming. It'll give at least a flow of traffic some time before it has to actually part off of there. Let's see what this does now. Other than people being mad and like moving out and not ever want to come back again because it's all screwed up again, but there's nothing I can do about that other than, you know, not do that again. Let's do you, while we try to sort out the rest of this mess. Let's go to the square. Let's go ahead and try to make sure everyone here at least has Resi right there. Okay. Let's get rid of the Resi here. Let's do commercial on this section. Put Resi there. So least we have commercial lining up that point. Let's remove this portion here. Let's turn that into office. And there we go. And this portion, okay, now I'm going to take these and make them office space too. Because this is our main road. And now that I think of that, I need to go ahead and just have it like that all the way across. We'll keep them at 3. Let's do that. Let's take out that middle row of ones like that, and then kind of go across like this. So commercial there, some office space here, and commercial here. Okay, and then up in this point, we'll end up making it resi too. I think that's going to end up working out better. Our commercial is on the main roads. Hopefully people move back in after being mad. Super high amount of industrial needed too. Well, guys, I hate to leave in the middle of the episode what we're doing, but we're going to have to break this one up. You can see what we're trying to do here. We're going to get it all done. This is going to have to happen across the board and make our mass transit a lot more mass transit-y friendly. I'm going to start adding in the monorail with this build too. Probably should be doing that now, but like looking at this and seeing how it's working, it'll let me decide on how to do it. But anyway, guys, thank you so very much, and you have a good night.